Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Christy Williams and I am a mindset and marketing coach. I help female entrepreneurs secure the bag without ever having to chase it by understanding that purpose is the reason and money is the result. So I get a lot of questions about, okay, I've graduated now, I'm on to this next phase in my life, but I want to do something purposeful. How do I find my purpose? So I've put together my top 5 steps to finding your purpose as an entrepreneur. So, step 1, put a name on your passion. What are you most passionate about? What makes you feel alive? What do you do that brings you so much joy that you could do it all day, every day, even if no one ever paid you? What would you do? Have you had this passion since childhood? You just really have to sit back and take some self-inventory and think about how this passion has affected you and how it showed up in your life. So for me, I like art. Not your typical form of art, which we'll get into later, but I like art. I like to create. When it comes to paint and canvas, that is not my passion. I cannot put paint to canvas and make it look like anything but a big old mess. But I know I'm passionate about the creation side. So you really want to ask yourself what you're passionate about, how it's showed up in your life up to now, and what you would do all day, every day, even if no one paid you to do it. It's super important to realize those things because that'll help you really narrow down what you're passionate about. You don't really want to get caught up in what you like and what you're good at. Yes, if it's your passion, it will come to you effortlessly and you could do it with your eyes closed. You could talk about it till you blue in the face. But like and passion are two very different things. So don't get caught up in what you like to do. Start thinking about what you're really passionate about. If you're multi-passionate like me, then trying to pigeonhole yourself and think, okay, what's one thing I'm really passionate about could probably stress you out, and that is not why we are here. So I would try to narrow it down to about 3 things that you're super passionate about and just give it one name. So if you're passionate about leading and helping people get information that they didn't have and helping them take the next step and be better in their life, and you like to teach, then you're good at teaching, then maybe that's the name of your passion, is to teach. It doesn't have to be like a classroom teacher. You could just be teaching. That could be your passion. So just kind of sit back and think about that. So 1, put a name on your passion. 2, you have to get beyond fear and the lie of lack and less than. Once you know what you're passionate about, you get really excited and you're ready to move on to the next thing. And then here comes fear telling you, oh, you can't do that. What ifs, maybe, shoulda, coulda, wouldas will start to pop up and you'll get concerned about what you don't have and how you can't do this and what you lack. And those things will stop you dead in your tracks, especially on this journey in entrepreneurship. So when you're getting past fear, you really want to look at it and say, what's the worst thing that could happen if this goes right? What's the worst thing that could happen if this all goes wrong? Are you afraid of succeeding? Are you afraid of this really going well? Or are you afraid of it failing and it not going well? What's your biggest fear when it comes to entrepreneurship and your journey? Number 3, recognize your why. So once you've put a name on your passion and you got past the fear and you are going to work with what you do have because that's good enough for you, as Zig Ziglar says, you do not have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great. Once you start to internalize that, it's time to focus on your why. So 3 is your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why are you watching this video? Why are you wearing purple lipstick? Just kidding. But you want to focus on your why because that's what's going to keep you going when the car gives out of gas and you got to get out and push. When you are waking up at 7 a.m. and you're putting out all this great content and you're writing these scripts or you're putting together these webinars or you're learning and researching about these products, your why is going to keep you going when you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any shares, you're not getting any sales. Your why is going to be the thing that says, we're going to keep going. If you can understand your why you're doing this, why this is so important to you, why you can't not do this, the how will afford itself. The how will figure itself out. And you'll be able to face any why that comes up because any how that comes up because you know your why. So it's super important to recognize your why and become one with it. Number 4, commit to your decision. Big difference between making a decision and making a commitment. I've decided to lose weight plenty of times. I'm sure that we all have. How many times can you look at your New Year's resolution for the past 3 years and you got the same one sitting right up there? You've decided to do something. That's cute. But have you committed? A decision is nothing if it's not backed by a commitment. So you want to make sure that you're committing to your decision. If I say I want to lose 10 pounds, but then I go to Popeyes, that's not a commitment. If I'm committing, that means that I'm drinking more water and I'm eating healthy foods and I'm going to the gym. Or if I'm not going to the gym, then I'm taking walks, I'm counting my steps, I'm doing things that are healthy and making it happen because that's my commitment. Fun fact, 100% of college students made the decision to pursue higher education. National average is about 70, so 70% of that 100% made the commitment to be college graduates. Now, if you're anything like me and college was not easy and you didn't have money just flying out of nowhere and you had to make it happen, then you understand that there are no excuses. If you make a commitment to it, then you're going to get it done. So, commit to your decisions and figure out what you want out of this life. Not shoulda, coulda, woulda, I wish I would, but what do you want out of the life that you have? I'll wait. Figure out what it is that you want out of this life. What's your vision? What do you want your relationships to look like? What do you want your finances to look like? What do you want your business to look like? What do you want your health to look like? When you figure all of that out, you can write your vision statement, which is basically just a statement of everything that you want and everything that you envision for your life out on paper. And you commit to that vision. And number 5, writing your purpose statement. Now, the purpose statement is the easy part because we're just taking everything that we've already said. We're taking our passion, we're getting beyond fear, we're recognizing our why, and we commit to a decision, and then we write our purpose statement, which is basically, my dog just ran in here and tore down the whole. Hi, Zig, I see you, hi. But number 5, I'm gonna have to edit this. Number 5, just write your purpose statement. Put everything together and figure out what it is that you want, how you're going to achieve it, why you're here, what your purpose is. And once you do that, those are the 5 steps. So, number 1, put a name on your passion. Number 2, get beyond the lie of fear and laugh in. Number 3, recognize your why. 4, commit to your decision. Do not just make a decision and say that's good enough because it's not. You have to commit. And 5, write your purpose statement. Write it, hang it up, put it in a frame, sign it, commit to it, see it every day, live by that. It's like a vision board except for it's a written piece. So you want to make sure that you follow those 5 steps. So to map this out and make it easier for you ladies, I have started a 5-day Find Your Purpose email course. Every day you're going to get an email. Again, it's going to be the same, pretty much the steps, but it gives you a mapped out self-inventory and worksheets with a supported email, and we are going to go live in the Empowered Entrepreneurs Tribe Facebook group starting Monday every day for those 5 days to talk about our progress, what we've learned, and how we're going to implement and execute those things that we have learned. So if you have not already joined our group on Facebook, do so now or do so soon because we are starting on Monday and I don't want you to miss a beat. Again, my name is Christy. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you apply those 5 steps in order. Go ahead in the description box below and sign up for our course. Talk to you soon.